Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Mary and currently I'm pregnant with our baby number 2 and I'm so happy about that, and I feel so blessed to be pregnant now. It has been a hard journey. If you're new to my channel, probably you don't know that we have been through IVF treatment for years already, for so many years. And finally we are pregnant again, and I have so many exciting news for you guys. So many things have happened during these last 2 weeks and I'm very excited to share them with you. So today's video is going to be my 16 weeks of pregnancy update, you guys. If you like what you see, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell so you're informed every time I post a video. And with this being said, let's jump into this video. As I told you guys, a lot has happened during the last 2 weeks, and I think the most exciting thing that happened is that I can already feel the baby. I started feeling the baby in the beginning of 16th week. I think it was in the beginning of the 16th week exactly. I know it's early, but I could feel the baby already, and I was so relieved because I didn't need any ultrasound anymore for the doctor to tell me if we have a heartbeat or not. I could feel the baby myself. But it doesn't mean that I can feel the baby when I'm sitting or standing. I can only feel the baby when I'm laying on my back and I have my hand on my belly, and then I can feel these little kicks already, like these tiny little kicks, and how the baby moves. I can feel my belly moving under my hand. It's still not as hard, like I know it's gonna get stronger and stronger with the time. It's still tiny bit, but the good thing is every single time I start worrying about the baby, I just lay down on my back and I put my head on my belly, and then I can start feeling the baby, and that has been so amazing. So the last time that I made a video, I told you guys that I skipped my first trimester screening because I was in the hospital with heavy bleeding, and my doctor made an appointment for me in that clinic where I had to have my first trimester screening to run a blood test and to check on 5 genetic failures that the baby can have, like a DNA test, which would have been like a blood test. I had to give the doctors had to run a blood test to see if the baby is healthy. So that appointment was in the end of my in the end of my 15th week. And I went to that appointment and I thought it will be just a blood test, but the doctor there was so amazing. He's such an amazing doctor. He said that I don't have to pay a fortune because it costs a lot and the insurance does not cover it since I'm under 35. I think in Germany, if you're over 35, then the insurance covers everything. It's a must. You have to do that test. But if you're under 35, it's a choice. I could choose not to do it. I chose not to do it when I was pregnant with my first baby, with my daughter, with Audrey, and the second time around I really wanted to do that, and I was kind of bummed that I failed this 13th week scan. So I was really I wasn't excited, I was really worried actually to do that blood test. So the doctor told me that as I am in my 16th week already, he can see on the ultrasound most of the chromosomal problems if the baby has one. The only thing that he couldn't see was the trisomy 21, which is Down syndrome. This is something that they can't see on the ultrasound, and they have to run a blood test. So which would mean I would only pay for one genetic test, like for one genetic check, and not for 5, because then it would be too expensive. It was a surprise for me that he offered to do an ultrasound to see the baby, to see if the baby is doing fine. So on the ultrasound he could see already that the baby is healthy. The baby was so cute, and he has this really modern equipment in his practice, so I could see the baby thoroughly. We checked the feet, they were so sweet, the hands, everything. He showed me the heart, like with the colors blue and red, like how the heart is functioning, stuff like that, lungs, every single organ, and the baby seemed to be fine. the only thing he couldn't say was about trisomy 21, as I told you already, so I had to run a blood test only on that. But I was already relieved to see the baby, that the organs look fine, it does not seem to have anything. Like, that was such a relief. And then he was able to see where the bleeding came from. He was the first doctor here who saw where the bleeding is coming from, but the only thing he said is like, it's not dangerous anymore, and it's gonna, like, I don't have to worry about the baby, it's not dangerous for the baby, and with the time it will stop. And that was so relieving and nice to hear. Like, it was really amazing to hear that from him, because we have run, like, I'm not even exaggerating, I think 5 or 6 ultrasounds to find out where I am bleeding from and why I am bleeding, and no one could tell me. And he was the only one who could see, like, I could see even these hematomes in my uterus where the bleeding was coming, because he had really good equipment. So that was very, very nice of him. And then in the end of my 16th pregnancy week, which was last Friday, I had another ultrasound test by my doctor's office, by my normal doctor's office. It was a normal appointment. But as I had the Audrey with me, and you know, I didn't take her on purpose, I had to take her with me to my appointment. My husband had very important meetings, he couldn't take care of Audrey, and you know, the times are crazy now. We have no kindergarten, we have no one that we can leave the Audrey with, so I had to take her with me, and they didn't let her in. I got really sad, really sad, because I didn't want to leave my 4-year-old in the waiting room with some strangers, but I couldn't do anything about that, and I can understand the doctors, because the chances that they have coronavirus is higher than by normal people, since they see so many patients per day. My doctor, since Audrey was waiting for me, she decided not to do a big scan or something, she just wanted to see the heartbeat. So she made a very short, like 10 seconds ultrasound, and I filmed it for you, so I will just show you now on the screen. I will let that small clip run on the screen, so you can see the baby as well.
So, da schlägt das Herz, ne? Das ist ganz zusammengekugelt, ihr Kind wird gar nicht viel sehen. Ne? Da ist der Kopf, der Rücken, die Beine hier ausgestreckt, ja. Ne? So, liegt ganz zusammengekuschelt.
We could see the heartbeat, and it was so nice. Even these couple of seconds were like meant the world to me, to see the baby. And then she ran some blood tests, urine tests, they checked on my blood pressure, my weight, which I didn't gain. I think I gained only 100 grams or something. I didn't get much weight, fortunately, because I wouldn't say that I'm not eating much, but I'm not like overeating, if you know what I mean. I eat the same way as I ate before, and now as we're allowed to go out for walks, thanks God, and the bleeding stopped already, I take Audrey every single day, and we go to the park for 4 or 5 hours walk. We don't see anyone, but like, it's such a good way for me to exercise. I'm still scared to do workout or something, because I never do workout, but like 4 or 5 hours walking does a ton for me. I think that's the reason why I'm not gaining that much at this moment. Anyways, you guys, the bleeding has stopped. As I told you, it stopped in the beginning of 16th week, so I could start moving around, which was amazing. I could spend tons of time with my daughter finally, and I feel really good. Like, even this quarantine does not get on me that much anymore, since I can spend time with my daughter. I think it was the mom guilt that was killing me before. As for me, I feel fine. I have yes, there is only one thing that has changed, or 2 things that have changed a lot. And the first thing is, I talked about that before, that I was sweating like I don't know what. I think I talked about this in my previous videos, that I had to take showers a couple of times a day, because I would sweat like crazy, and it was not nice, and it smelled so strange for me, and I thought it's from the pregnancy. But after I spent time in the hospital, and they found out that I had a bladder inflammation, I got some antibiotics, and from those antibiotics, after I took them, the swelling stopped. So I realized that it was not from the pregnancy, it was from the inflammation. It was kind of a way from my body to tell me that something is wrong and I have to pay attention, and I wasn't paying attention to it because all the doctors kept telling me that I don't have any inflammation, even though I kept telling them for 3 months I do have an inflammation, I have a feeling that I do have. But it was the way of my body telling me that something is wrong, because that smell was so weird. I never had something like that in my life, and normally I do not sweat that much unless it's really hot outside, but I never get to that point, if you know what I mean, because I had to throw my t-shirts, my pajamas, everything. I had to throw them out already, because even after multiple times of washing, that smell wouldn't leave. So it was also okay because I decluttered tons of stuff. And the second thing is that is really weird, and I would love to hear your thoughts about that, or maybe you experience something like that, is that after I take a shower, every single time, my whole body starts itching so bad. Like the first 12 hours till the next day, I have such a bad itching feeling everywhere, like everywhere. I get such a dry skin. I use tons of oils. I will make a separate video about my skincare routine, because I use tons of creams and oils, and I tried so many things. My skin is so dry. Like if I skip a little spot, like if I skip creaming or oiling a little spot, it peels off. It looks like, you know, when you get a sunburn and your skin starts peeling off. This is how I look like every single time I take a shower. So I have to oil and cream myself like as much as I can. It's all impossible, and still it's horrible. I just can't stand that feeling anymore. Sometimes I even cry because I can't sleep the nights through because of that itching feeling everywhere, and I don't look nice really when people, like, of course I'm at home now, so I can scratch myself as much as I want, but if we go for a walk, I still have to scratch myself, and it does not look nice at all, and I can't do anything about that. So I tried tons of things. The only thing that we came up with my husband, like the thought, is that maybe it's not a pregnancy thing. Maybe the water, there has been changes in our water currently, since we didn't have much rain in Germany, and the river where they're taking the water, where we get normally our water, is so low. Maybe they made some changes. Maybe they're getting the water from somewhere else, or they added some chemicals into the water. Maybe the consistency of water changed, and that's the reason. But you guys, I am really close from stopping taking showers. Like, it's that bad. Of course I still take shower, and I have to take showers, but it's that bad. Please let me know in the comments if you experienced something like that and what helped you, or it's just a normal pregnancy thing and maybe you think it will be over one day, or I will have it for the rest of my life. Anyways, these are the two new symptoms or new things that I have been experiencing during these last weeks. So I think that was it. So now I will show you my bump, because I've been growing a lot. I have a feeling my bump grows from here down. Even though I'm wearing dress now, I figured out I have to change my outfit to show you the bump better. But anyways, I will do it and show you the bump, because it is getting bigger. I can feel the baby, and that is so amazing. So you guys, here is the bump for 15-16 pregnancy weeks. See how big I got already? I just realized I need to go and get some clothes. So this is the bump from the front, and here is the bump from the other side. So you guys, thank you so much for watching this video through. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any kind of questions, please let me know in the comments down below, or share with me with your experiences. If you had this kind of weird itching feeling or sweating or anything like weird that you had during your pregnancies. I love reading your comments and talking to you guys. If you like this video, please give me thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, and I will see you in my next videos. Bye!